Well, as I've been emphasizing from the beginning, these are psychosocial recognition categories. Meanings arise in the heads of people. They are excited or focused or constrained by what is in the textual or the graphic artifact, whatever the communicative medium is. But the communicative medium only serves as a prompt for some kind of mental event, cognitive event. So I think this is the cognitive subject is a very important one, and in terms of teaching of writing, you are looking to have students create meanings that they want to say, and those meanings may be in relation to the world around them, relation to the society and their audience, but also they come from within what the person as an individual subject wants to communicate to another person. Now, this then suggests that it is worth inquiring into what are the psychological processes by which meaning is identified and brought into shape, located, received by the others. Now, given our emphasis over the last couple of decades in developing our more social historical theory, we've been focusing more on, and I certainly, much of my work have been focusing on historical cases, social interactions, the emergence of common social understandings. But now I'm returning to some questions about cognition, and I think people may be better qualified than myself should also be looking at the interaction between cognition and genre. One of the difficulties I've seen in cognitive work to this point is that it tries to identify cognitive procedures apart from responsiveness to situation, apart from responsiveness to social development, and also interaction as focusing the attention and focusing one's resources. There's been a little bit of change in cognitive psychology now that makes it maybe a little bit more welcoming to these ideas, particularly what's being discovered about the brain, which suggests not only is it plastic, but it's and grows over one's lifespan, but even in each event, it assembles itself differently around the event and around the perceived context. So I think this is the right moment for us to raise the questions and in fact bring genre, typification, other ways of responding in an orderly way, in orderly ways to our social, material, historical environment, the way that in fact influences cognition, and genre is, I think, an important concept to be raised in that arena.
I would just add to that what I would be interested in emphasizing, which is that the cognitive subject is socially shaped, and I think that we run the risk in putting too much emphasis on cognition, in seeming to make meaning and genre as part of meaning as into a subjective phenomenon, and I would always want to see it as a social phenomenon. In other words, yes, it's in your head, but a very, very great deal of what is in your head got there from somewhere outside your head to begin with, and I just don't think we should lose sight of that's what these typifications really signal, is patterns that are socially perceived and socially determined, and that comes from outside the individual subjectivity.